Ladies and gentlemen, we've had debates on this channel about who gets into the Hall of Fame and who doesn't. Tommy John is not in the Hall of Fame, and this guy, just as good as Tommy John, finally got into the Pro Baseball Hall of Fame or the Baseball Hall of Fame. But it took, not say whining by the media, but it took several writers from New York and Baltimore, Baltimore his first team, New York Yankees his second team, to shame the Hall of Fame into putting him in. Mike Mussina. Now, Mike Mussina's candidacy for the Hall of Fame was a subject of debate for numerous years. According to the hurler, he said in a published report, "Do I compare it to some guys who are in? I think I do." Mussina told USA Today in 2006. The only other pitchers to match Mussina's 17 seasons of 10 or more victories are Ted Lyons, Tom Glavine, Gaylord Perry, Phil Niekro, Walter Johnson, Greg Maddux, Warren Spahn, Cy Young, Don Sutton, Tom Seaver, Tommy John, and Steve Carlton. All are Hall of Famers except for Tommy John. Now, the rough stats are this, ladies and gentlemen: 270 wins, 153 losses, 3.68 ERA with nearly 3,000 strikeouts at 28-13. Orioles for the decade of the 90s, then the Yankees mostly for the full 2000s. Came within an inch of winning a World Series, of course, the loss to Arizona. Now, of the 23 eligible of these pitchers who have at least 265 wins and ERA of 369 or less, 20 are the Hall of Fame. His ERA is the third highest ahead of Bobby Wallace, who was a full-time pitcher for just 2 seasons, and Red Ruffing. Mussina's consistency was often overshadowed by the dominant peaks of contemporaries like Pedro Martinez and Randy Johnson. Mussina's ERA may have been suffered from laying at a time when hitters dominated. Now, in 2014, Mussina received 20.3% of the vote on his first ballot, 75% required for induction because he retired in the late 2000s. In 2015, he received 24.6% on his second ballot. This rose to 43% in 2016 on his third ballot. In his fourth year's eligibility, it rose to 51.8%. But in 2018, he finally got in. 2018, he got 63.5% of the vote, inching closer to 75%, and it was inducted into the Baltimore Orioles Hall of Fame on August 25, 2012. Now, in 2019, he was finally elected to the National Baseball Hall of Fame Museum, receiving 76.71% of the vote. He chose not to have a logo on his bus, saying, "I don't feel like I can pick one team over the other because they're both great to me. I did a lot of Baltimore and he gave me the chance, and then in New York, we went to the playoffs 7 of 8 years, and both teams were involved. To go in with no logo was the only decision I felt good about." Now, these near perfect games, he's had 5 at least in 92, 97, 98, 2000, and 2001. And the worst one, of course, when he retired the first 26 Red Sox he faced before giving up a single to Carl Everett in September 2nd, 2001. Now, career achievements are very interesting. 7-time Gold Glove Award winner, placed in the top 5 of the voting for the Cy Young Award 6 times, 94 Baseball America First Team All-American League All-Star starting pitcher, 1999 Baseball America Second Team American League All-Star starting pitcher. He led the AL win-loss percentage with 73 and 92, led the AL wins with 19, walks per 9 innings with 2.03, and shutouts 4.95. Led AL the game started 36 and 96. Led AL in innings 237 2/3 in 2000. Reached the 2001 and 03 World Series with the Yankees, of course, losing both. Won 15 games in season 11 times, and won 20-win season, 2 19-win seasons, 3 18-win seasons, and 2 17-win seasons. Of course, in 2008, he was the only pitcher in history to hit 20 wins in his last season as a player. 5-time All-Star, 92, 94 inclusive, 97, 99. The Gold Gloves, 96 and 99 inclusive, 2001, 03 and 08. MLB wins leader, 95. And, of course, Baltimore Orioles Hall of Fame. Now, first appearance, August 4th, 91 for the Orioles, and last one, September 28th, 08 for the Yankees. Now, what really stands out for me, the native of Williamsport, was a very, very mechanical and efficient pitcher, almost like a prototypical modern day starter. and you'll see that in a lot of players nowadays. You have that Mussina thing. A good selection of pitches, could pitch between 70 and 100 pitches per game, and always made the game he played in better for his infielders and outfielders because he pitched balls that could be hit for outs, if that makes any sense. He wasn't like a big Burt Bly level 11 pitcher where you had a good fastball, good strikeouts, giving up on home runs. He was that consistent. You can't win 10 games 17 times unless you're very consistent. So Mike Mussina should have been in the Hall of Fame much earlier, but I think what hurt him, he didn't win any World Series with the Yankees. The years that the Yankees made the World Series were the years that they lost. So, because the Yankees had won quite a bit of World Series in the late 90s or early 2000s and, towards the end of the decade. So Mike Mussina, again, should have got in before, but that's just how it goes anyway. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what we're doing with our Hall of Fame question podcast, I still believe Veda Pinson and Kingman deserve in the Hall of Fame, and as well as Tommy John. Let us know what you think with a like, comment, subscribe, or share. And don't forget, just because you don't think this person deserves to be in the Hall of Fame doesn't mean he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. Majority rules, right? 76% say you should have been in the Hall of Fame, but maybe you're one of the 24% that doesn't believe Mussina should be in the Hall of Fame. It is what it is. Thanks for listening. Bye.